What's up, ONYXCON fam? All of you, we appreciate you. And we've been seeing our numbers growing over here on YouTube, and we just want you to know, we notice it. Welcome to the family. I'm Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. And this is ONYXCON Outdoors Worldwide. So as you can see, I'm on one of my creeks. Love this spot, love this spot. I'm gonna be focused on bass and some brim and maybe, wow, my pole, and maybe a few catfish if I can come across some, just for fun, because the ones that I mostly catch when I'm in this area, it's never a channel cat. It's usually these little mud cats. They're like in the bullhead family, spotted bullheads, and they're fun to catch, but I never keep those because they're not much to eat. But now if I mess around and get a channel, I'm gonna be amazed, and that's glory. So anyway, I'm out here, as you can tell, possibly if you know Georgia, some of the leaves are changing and the nights are getting cooler. It's starting to really feel like fall. I love it. It's one of my favorite times of year, and I'm celebrating this week because this is my birthday week, y'all. So yeah, let's put some fish in the bucket. That's better than any cake. Oh yeah, ready to make it happen. So the last time I fished where I was at, I got a really explosive hit on one of my bobbins while I was fishing for brim. And I said, well, dang, you gonna attack my bobbin? It was a bass, right? Largemouth. So I immediately switched to frogging it for largemouth and messing around and caught one. So I'm gonna start off with a little frog action, see if I can't repeat that type of vibe out here. And then I'm gonna do my brim thing. And then, you know, you never know. They'll probably hit my worms when I'm fishing for brim too. They just, wow, you know, they party crashers. That's what they do. All right, y'all. Time to stop playing with them. I'm about to do this here crawdad lure. Imitates that look. Saw some crawdads recently, not in this creek, but in another creek, and they were big. I mean, they were bigger than this lure. Shocked me, because I you know, from Georgia, I know they're in the ponds, I know they're in the waters, but I'd never seen one. When I tell you this thing was like this, about 5 to 6 inches, I was impressed. Really impressed. And it was in an area that you can't really fish it, but I was over a bridge looking at it. It's just amazing to see them. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and it ain't no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. So, quick outdoorsman note for anybody: when you're in the woods, you run out of bait, and you're like, man, I need some worms. So this soil over here is so sandy, and it's hard to find them. But I started chopping around, had a machete moment, broke out the machete a few times, about 2 or 3 spilled out. So, they ain't much on size, but hey, it's bait. You know, you gotta be careful because everything else likes that too. You got snakes that live up in there, centipedes, all that kind of stuff. But in this log, as soon as I hit it just the right way, a lot of folks started dancing. So I got me a little bit of bait to maybe try and catch a few brim. So it's a matter of finding the softest, darkest soil you can find, and it's just not so much of that around here because most of what you got here is real sandy. But like I say, if you get in the right little spot, there should always be some worms or even grubs. I'm even looking for beetle grubs because those are, hey, oh, there we go. There's one. Come here. Like I said, you gotta be careful when you're doing this. If you got kids and you're trying to show them how to do this, please, adults, you do the digging and foraging, because kids are gonna grab anything that moves and you mess around and have a snake or a centipede, and that's not good. Oh yeah. Speak that. I love when the birds do their thing. Try not to rough it up too much, because if I do find one, I ain't trying to chop it up in the process. I just want to entice it to fall out of somewhere it would be anyway. I think I just saw something moving there. Yep, there's one. They were all up against this rotting root. Hard to see. They're not the biggest worms, so that's gonna be real interesting. It's not gonna be some, but they're feisty. They're moving, which is good. That's what you want. You want your bait to be jumping. They're moving. That's gonna attract the fish.
Another thing, pounding the ground gets worms active. They react to that thumping. They get some moving. Yeah, so like I said, it's not a whole lot here, but just to even find any made me happy. Because if I fish real cautious, I'm bound to catch a few brim. Because they'll hit your bait so fast, it'll be over and done with. you can easily go through 2 or 3 worms that size trying to catch one little brim.
Yep. The Machette moment. Alright, so loading up one of my little teeny worms I just foraged for. See how fast they bite something that they are used to from the same soil. Native worms. Typically when I go out, I get worms straight out my parents' yard. A lot of stacked up decaying leaf debris, and they just, man, nice worms, real nice, real big ones. So let's get on these brim, or whoever else is out here. Didn't take long at all. Purposely did not cast right up against the shore because I don't want the smallest ones. I'm trying to get something sizable. And typically the bigger ones are patrolling about a yard offshore at the max. Sometimes they'll even go out into the middle of the current because it's not a strong current right now. So. Don't get any action, I will bring it in close to shore and just go ahead and get a bite. I'm gonna bring my worm in a little bit closer. Not too close, but a little closer. Alright, now I'm close to shore. This ought to take a second. Oop, went down, but it wasn't a full bite. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, do it like you mean it. No bounce. No bouncy bounce. No bouncy bounce. Come on, take it down. Some babies. And that's why I can't, I like big brim. Babies just, they don't do nothing but rob you. Left me with this little teeny piece of meat. I tell you what, I'ma still get them. Still get them. It's like that much meat, you gotta snatch it as soon as they bite. Can't wait on it. I done pulled it offshore now. I might not have nothing, let me check it. More than likely, I'm naked. Yep, just about. A little teeny piece of worm left. That's what they left me with. Oh well. Let's see. Shoot, my worms, these worms so small, they almost that big when you start. I'm so used to the nice jumbo ones I work with. This is really a trip. They're almost not even big enough for the hook. Oh my gosh, so tiny. But watch me get this fish. All right. Mosquitoes don't run me out of here. Time to go anyway. I'm about ready to go. Oh, there it is. And I didn't get him. Snatched it too fast, but that was it. That was a quick hit. Wow. I almost took it all too. Ooh. All right, y'all, this is it. The whole world is watching. There it is. Ooh, that's a nice one. Wait a minute, that's a nice size brim. Yeah. Yeah, ooh, yeah. You better jerk like you somebody. You better represent your big ass. Oh my good God Almighty, have mercy. This is the biggest freaking shit. This is the biggest ShellCracker. Oh my God, man. This is, I kid y'all not, this fish is bigger than other ShellCrackers I just caught with me and my dad. Look at the size of this fish. Oh, let me get him stable. Look at this, look at my hand. Look at my hand. I'm gonna put it side by side. Look at this freaking fish. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest ShellCracker. You man, I gotta weigh you. You are worthy. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Feel you. Feel the girth. I cannot even believe that I'm looking at this right now. I've caught some nice ones out here, but never one that big, man. That's a nice size ShellCracker. Look at the spot. Oh, that's beautiful. What? Oh my God, you are worthy. I'm about to weigh you. Oh my gosh, ONYXCON fishing tournament, baby. Woo, yes. This is why we do it. You were worth the foraging. Had to get down in the dirt and get it out with the machete to come find you, baby. Man, that's a nice size fish. Oh my gosh, I can't, let me get my weigher and I'll be right back. Yo, I kid y'all not. This fish did a nice fight too. It was putting in work. I'm talking about, it was jerking so hard at first I thought I had a young bass. I said, wait a minute. Are you serious? Let me get that. Let me get that. Yeah, there you go. All right. Ooh, nice one, y'all. Nice one. Let me see. We are looking at precisely, let me pull it out just to know what I'm looking. Yep, like I knew it. This is a pound, y'all. Solid pound ShellCracker brim. Let me show y'all what I'm saying. Get it focused, get it focused. Hope you can see that. See where it says, hold on. Okay, you see it's 0, and then there's that little notch, and then that next notch is the 1. Let me pull it down. See, I can't do a lot with it at the same time. I ain't trying to stress them out. Okay, so I'm pulling it down just so you can see the mark. That's the 1. I'm just letting it go. That's him. He right on the 1. Right on the 1. 1 pound of bad ShellCracker, y'all. Look at that fish. That's a beautiful brim. I'm really in awe. I've caught some decent ones out here, but never this big here. I'm impressed. Yo, when I tell y'all that fish, if you've never caught a ShellCracker, it's a different type of brim. They fight like, I always say, size-wise, they can get as big as you can see, as big as a nice size crappie. And they fight like a 1 pound bass if they get nice size. They really put in work. That fish was tossing and flipping. And with that pancake, as I call it, body that brim have, it was jerking. I mean, it was really about to, it couldn't take drag because I didn't have it set too low for that. But if I had some lighter line, oh man, it already felt good. And I'm working with, you know, some heavy twine, some braided line, but I let him fight. I didn't want to jerk him out, but boy, what a feeling. That was awesome. Let's see if we can get another one. I got all the last bits of my worm on here. Let's see what we can do now. I'm gonna get this set up so y'all can see the action. Sorry, my chest cam is dead on me. I need to erase some stuff and I ain't got time. The sun is going down. I just, you know, a bunch of dead footage. That's what happens. This is what we go through to make this stuff for y'all. Just know.